Good morning, Plymouth Elementary. This is Riley Stockey.
Welcome back to another episode of the Panda Press. I'm Kylie Abenizio. We are here to bring you the school news here at PE. This is Gina Popola.
And I'm Jason Michelli. Let's get our pause on the list news.
Our first story today takes us to kindergarten. Our kindergarten pandas have been hard at work in science. Students in Mrs. Williams, Miss Hughes, Miss Webster, and Miss Romali's classes all would love to share their hard work with us today.
These pandas have been working on understanding how the sun provides heat and warms things up.
That's right, kindergartens. We're tasked with figuring out how to warm up a city's chilly playground with light. Let's check out their bright ideas.
Students in kindergarten have also been up to something special in technology class with Mrs. Ehrlich.
All these kindergartners got to use their computational thinking skills to build their first programs for our school Bebot robots.
These pandas work together in partners to give our Bebots careful commands to tell them where to go.
Their hard work is sure to cause some buzz. Let's check it out.
Pandas in Miss Kelly's second grade class, room 210, were faced with a very special challenge last week.
Miss Kelly challenged her class to explore the properties of paper by creating a paper tower strong enough to hold a book.
A tower made up of paper? Strong enough to hold up a book? No way! I know it sounds impossible, but let's check out some pictures to see if the second graders were tough enough to beat the challenge.
In other second grade news, students in Miss Grimshaw's room 209, will be starting a book club next week.
Many thanks to Miss Ramsden, who made a special guest appearance to preview each book with the class. Students were given tickets to choose their first, second, and third choice books.
We are sure that these pandas can't wait to get chatting in their clubs. Let's take a look at their planning so far.
your number one book to be the cheerleading book?
Because I want to be like my big sister as a cheerleader when I'm 14. Our next story takes us to music enrichment in the Learning Cottage with Mrs. Walls.
Students in music enrichment here at PE get to do all kinds of cool activities like moving to music and playing instruments.
The kindergartners had fun making fireworks while dancing and moving to the popular song by Katy Perry, Firework.
Our first graders got in on the fun as well. These students got the chance to play the song Bingo on the xylophone and glockenspiel. Let's take a look at their fun.
Groundhog Day was celebrated February 2nd. Did you know that the famous groundhog Punxsutawney Phil lives in Pennsylvania?
That's right. This was the 137th Groundhog Day ever celebrated at Gobbler's Knob, PA.
According to folklore, there will be 6 more weeks of winter if he sees his shadow. If he doesn't, spring comes early.
Well, Phil the groundhog did see his shadow yesterday, so we look forward to 6 more weeks of winter and good chances for another snow day.
Now, when I turn to see, there's a perfect shadow cast of me. 6 more weeks of winter there will be.
This year, our students and staff work hard to communicate to make PE a no place for hate school. This February, we celebrate Black History Month and the diversity in our school and community.
How will you celebrate Black History Month? Will you check out a library book about a culture or person different from you? Will you do kind acts this month in your community?
We look forward to hearing about all of the great things going on at PE this month to celebrate, so we be sure to share them with us here at the Panda Press.
Did you know that Max Robinson was the first African American news anchor on US TV in the 1970s? Let's check out some of his work.
Oh wow, do we have sports news for you this week? This week, the Flyers look forward to playing the Islanders and the Oilers.
The Sixers continue to do well. They play the Spurs, Knicks, and Celtics this upcoming week.
The countdown for the Phillies to begin spring training is only at 13 days. Baseball season is right around the corner.
Last but certainly not least, the Eagles beat the 49ers last week in the NFC Championship and are headed to the Super Bowl. They will face off against the Kansas City Chiefs.
Let's hear it for our birds.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
Jeez!
No. In our first story today, it's time to announce the golden ticket winners again this week.
Keep doing a great job of earning those golden tickets at arrival and dismissal each day, Pandas.
If you see your name announced, be sure to visit the main office today. Thank you for continuing to be responsible and respectful riders, Pandas. Let's go check out our winners this week.
Thanks so much for joining us today for another episode of the Panda Press.
We hope that you'll join us next Friday for more of the latest news. Teachers and staff, be sure to share great things happening at PE.
Signing off, this is Jason Michelli.
Gina Popola,
Riley Stocky,
and Kylie Abenizio.
have a great Friday!